Hi everyone, welcome to my plan to pan video introduction for the year 2025. In this video, I'll be going over all of my panning plans, which is a lot, and all of my video series that I plan to make. And I thought it might be a little bit boring if I just go on and on without doing anything, so I'll be doing the rest of my face makeup while I talk about my plans. I've already done my eyes and brows, and I'm just going to finish up the rest of my face while I talk. So, as some of you may or may not know, I had my second baby last year, so I definitely stopped wearing makeup for quite a while, and I was very busy, happily so, but I was very busy. I didn't have time to focus on myself. It was mostly baby care, which as it should be, of course, and I love my baby. He is thriving. I'm now very lucky to have help. I'm also going back to work, so I need to look presentable and also get back into my makeup. I really love the sort of art of makeup and the kind of ritual of putting on makeup every day. And as well, if you've been around, you know I love makeup in general. I have a really large collection that I'm not trying to show off about, but just that. So as I was saying, I have a large collection of makeup because of watching on YouTube for this many years and being influenced. And now, you know, with TikTok and Instagram, the influencing has not stopped. But of course, there's another trend that we all know about. Or some of us know about. Actually, I don't even know what it's called. It's like this new name for panning makeup, under consumption or something like that. Essentially, not wanting to spend or not wanting to overspend, which, you know, we all should strive for, not just on makeup but everything else, because this society, this capitalist society, is always trying to make us spend our hard-earned money on things that may not actually improve our lives. Anyway, getting off topic. So the goal of my channel going forward and these projects is to balance my love, my obsession with makeup and hobby of makeup with sort of conscious consumption. I don't want to stop buying makeup because I love it and I will always want to try new products, but I don't want to buy it in such a crazy way, you know, where I make Rouge very early in the year at Sephora. If you know, you know. So I want to really slow down my buying and really handpick the few items a year that I want to invest in and try out and that are unique in my collection. You know, maybe they have a more modern formula or a modern finish or a modern color, things like that that are missing from my collection, or that I just simply want to try. But otherwise, I want to be able to use and love my collection, get to know it better. I mean, I'm really embarrassed to say that there are some items that I've never used or I don't even know the color of that, you know, how it looks on my face because I've never applied it to my face, or maybe only once or twice. So it shouldn't be that way. I mean, if a product is in my collection, no matter how big, I should know how I like the product. So that kind of is what motivated me to start all of my panning projects this year. I'm very motivated. I do commit to you here on the big old internet that I will keep going. I will do my projects and I'll keep going. I may, you know, change some content here and there or change out products, but I'm very determined to really make a good dent in my collection this year, as well as just kind of reorganize and reframe it all in my mind so that I am not overwhelmed by my collection and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. That's kind of my goal. So here are the projects that will help me with that goal, starting from the first one. So project number one is the very famous Pan That palette. So if I don't already have that video up, it will be up very soon, where I need your help in helping me pick which palette to pan this year. Now, I will say right off the bat, because I have so many palettes, I'm not going to commit to completely finishing the palette. I'm only going to commit to a usage goal to start with. If I find that the project is doing really well, then I may extend my goal into hitting pan on everything or even using up some shades. So we will see how it goes. I have learned from my past panning attempts. I'm going to keep my goals more realistic and less ambitious, but reach them and then go up, sort of level up from there. So instead of trying to, you know, reach for the stars and then failing miserably and giving up. So that's kind of my way of panning at a realistic level. So I'm going to pick a Pat McGrath palette to pan this year. I'm super excited. She's one of my top favorite makeup artists and just eyeshadow product makers in general, if you will. So if that video is up now, please go there and help me decide which palette to pan this year from her. I'm super excited about that. So that's project number 1, is pan that palette. Once I pick the palette, I want to start off with just 30 uses. So I want to be able to do 30 uses on every shade in that project. And once I do reach that, if it's much earlier on in the year, which I think it will be, I'm going to extend it to another 30 uses. So the sort of basic goal is 30 uses and the advanced goal is 60 uses per shade. And I know that kind of doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're thinking about it, it's actually quite a bit, because there's 10 shades, which isn't much, but if I'm using them for 60 times per shade, that's, you know, 600 times that I'm using that palette. So I think that more than suffices in terms of focusing on a palette. So that's kind of my thought process with that. So my first project is pan that palette, and my second project, I have a whole list here, is pan that face palette. I'm just putting out videos that I enjoy watching myself. So so those are my favorite projects, is pan that palette for eyeshadow and then pan that palette for face, pan that face palette. So if that video is not up already, that will be up as well. I'll be panning 2 face palettes this year, just different components from the palette. So anyway, you will see in that intro. So pan that face palette, also very excited about that. My third project is the ever famous and popular Project 10 pan, rolling Project 10 pan. So basically, I will be panning 10 products at a time, and when they are done, I will roll in a new product. So we will see how many products I'm able to hit pan on and or finish by the end of the year. So this kind of fills the gap between eyeshadows and eyeshadows and face products, or face color products, color cosmetics that I'm using in my pan that face palette video. So those 2 will be eyeshadow and then like blush and bronzer, and then the Project 10 pan will be the rest of the collection. So, you know, different things like powders, single blushes, foundations, things like that. So I'm really excited about that as well. I want to really try to hit pan on a lot of products and then also finish up some products as well. So that's project number 3. And the next project number 4, is Lipapocolips. So I've seen that from Kat's channel, which I'll link below, and then also this other girl, I forgot her name, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna link it below. I watch her videos obsessively, and I can't remember her name right now. Anyway, she does a different Lipapocolips project each year, and it's always so fun to watch. In that video, I will be going over my entire lip product collection. It's long overdue. I don't even know how many lipsticks I have, how many lip glosses, let alone what I think about each one. So the Lipapocolips project will be so fun. What I plan to do is basically randomly pick different lipsticks every month to test out and rate within my own collection, as well as pan some of my favorite lipsticks. So it'll be a combination of trying to finish some lipsticks as well as getting to know my entire lipstick collection, so that I can make some the point is I can make some hard decisions by year's end on what products to declutter and how I want to move forward with my lip collection, because it is out of control. It is excessive, and I need to rein myself in and be able to really enjoy the products that I really love, and not let it go to waste. You know, right now I'm just using random lipsticks that I grab here and there. There's no rhyme or reason or structure on how I'm using them, so I really want to fix that, and hopefully with this lip project pan I will be able to do that. Project number 6 is called a travel capsule makeup project pan. Basically what that is because I have such a big collection, I'm able to pick out a whole bunch of products as part of one complete sort of face look and put it aside in a traveling makeup bag and never have to reach into it again this whole year, because it's its own sort of capsule. And I plan to use that whole thing through the year when I'm traveling, which will be probably in total about 30 days. I'm just roughly guessing 30 days of traveling, or where I'm outside the home anyway. Like it could be at a sleepover at my in-laws, or when I'm away from my sort of home-based vanity, I will be using that makeup bag. So I want to see how much progress I'm able to make in that makeup bag with being forced to Project Pan, because I'm only using those products for the whole year while I'm traveling. So that, I thought that might be fun, because just to see how much progress I can really make in a collection of products where I have to use it when I'm traveling. I have no other choice. So that's kind of my travel capsule makeup Project Pan. And then project number 7 is a low buy. So the low buy project will be, the title will be a couple different things. So it'll be a low buy and also a reverse rouge project. So what my plans are for that is I will put myself on a low buy, which means I can't just buy whatever I want. I'm restricted to 12 items that year. I've been doing this for the last 2 years unofficially, like not documented on social media. Some of it was on my Instagram, but anyway, I'm allowed to buy 12 items a year that are sort of extras, like playthings, like things that are not essential that I need as a restock. So lipsticks or blushes or highlighters or eyeshadows. So things that I don't actually need but I want. I'm allowed 12 of those in a year. So that's the low buy portion. And then the reverse rouge portion is kind of 2 parts. I've seen titles of projects with reverse rouge in them floating around YouTube. I haven't actually watched them, so I don't know if I'm accidentally stealing this content from someone, but my own version of reverse rouge is going to be, first of all, I don't want to be rouge again next year with Sephora, so I want to be shopping much less. So the goal is to not be rouge at Sephora next year in the year 2025. I want to be demoted to the next tier. I think the next tier is like you spend $250 or something a year at Sephora, which unfortunately I can easily do. So I think I want to be the mid tier at Sephora. So that's part 1 of my reverse rouge. Part 2 is that I want to have decluttered and or used up products in total, some total price approximately of $1,000 or more in the year 2025. So those are all the different components of that project. So that's my low buy reverse rouge project. And then lastly, I have completely randomly a different different topic altogether on YouTube, my last series, which is monetization. A lot of people don't talk about it. A lot of beauty creators don't talk about it, and I think it needs to be talked about more, because this can be a job. For me, it's certainly only a hobby. I'm making these videos to better my own life, to hold myself accountable in this public space, to interact with fellow beauty lovers. So the motivation to make money is very, 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 very far down the list. But it is there because I don't expect to make money right away or for a long time off of YouTube, but I want to try to get there just more as a personal challenge, not so much to make money. So I want you along the journey with me to see how long it takes to get monetized and how much money I'll actually be making. And you'll get to a peek sort of behind the curtain on what beauty YouTubers make and how they make it and how much subscribers or views it takes to make money. So I thought that'd be interesting because I had those questions. So I want to go on sort of a journey of discovery to answer those questions for myself and maybe for you as well. So that's a completely separate topic that I'm doing a series on called sort of, I don't know the title yet, but how long to monetize for right now. That's the title. So anyway, sorry for the long rambly video, but these are my plans for the year 2025 on panning my makeup, and I really hope I can have you along the journey with me. Please subscribe and like this video, and comment. I would love to get to know you, especially while my channel is small, hopefully as it grows. I just love to make some friends, some makeup friends in the community. So do that, and stay tuned. I will be having many introduction videos coming up shortly. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye.